Okay, so this is round 4 of the Legacy Challenge. We're currently 2-1. We lost to Death and Taxes in the last round. And then we beat... Well, in the first round our opponent was too scared to face us. The second round we crushed, and I say crushed with no hint of irony, Show and Tell. And hopefully we're going to crush our next victim. So hopefully this is a Reanimator matchup and we just have Faerie Macabres for days. Yeah, they basically just never showed up and they just timed out after not doing anything. So we got a free roll. We essentially got a bye in the first round. But I'm putting it down to they queued into us, stream sniped us, saw what we were playing, and then just basically let us time out because they were too scared. I don't remember. It seems a real shame to queue into the challenge and then time out in the first round. That sucks. Okay, sweet. Well, we're on the play, so that's awesome. This hand only has... it does have a tomb. I think this is a... Oh, I don't know, actually. This is an interesting one. We do have Faerie Macabre in hand. The fact that we've got this in hand kind of makes me want to try keeping this. Because if it is something like Reanimator, we could be okay. But then if we get the Vial forced, we just lose, probably. But we have a decent curve other than that. Because we can go Vial, then Boggart. Yeah. I should probably just mulligan this. Alright, see you in a bit, Francis. This is so hard. I have no idea what this person plays. If this was a Reanimator, definitely keep this. Oh yeah, it was Dismember, yeah. I think this has to be a mulligan. Yeah, we're playing main deck Faerie, yeah. What do we reckon? Keep or mull? I think I'm gonna... Oh, we've got a Vial. I'm gonna keep this and see whether we can get a cheesy win with the Faerie. Hopefully they just go reveal Chancellor. But I'm gonna try this. This is super greedy. But if the Vial resolves, it might work out. And then we basically... I mean, this hand only needs to draw lands. And then we should be okay, so... Let's give this a go. We're not gonna win any matches by being scared. We just have to get a bit lucky. So let's see if we can get a bit lucky here, and see if we can win this match. So they're currently choosing whether to keep 7. It ain't easy being cheesy for sure. If we can get a 3, if we can go 3-1, that would be pretty sweet. At least we've caught up on clock now, which is good. I don't think I'm going to make another coffee. Okay, they've gone to 6. Let's hope the Faerie Macabre does something, and let's hope this Aether Vial resolves. Sweet. Okay, so this is an okay spot to be in. It also means if we draw a black source, we can cast the Snitch next turn, which is pretty good. If this does something, that would be great. They did think for a pretty good while about whether to mull that hand. If they queued in at the same time we did. Okay, that's not good for us. Oh, Chromok, so mono red. We do have basic swamps though. At least it means I guess we're not going to take damage off the tomb anymore. This is an interesting matchup. I feel like it's not going to be that good for us. Blood Moon. Okay, that is certainly not the end of the world. So I'm super glad we have this vial in play. See if we can keep up on clock. Oh, that's such a good draw. Yeah, that's fantastic. So let's pass the turn. Now we just need to draw. So this means we can actually get the Snitch into play next turn if we don't draw another land, because we can attack with the Boggart, with the Prickly Boggart, and Prowl it in. So hopefully they kept their hand off the strength of this, and hopefully they don't have anything else good. This doesn't look like that's the case. Trinisphere would be super brutal here actually if we don't draw another land. Legion Warboss is pretty bad for us as well, because we can't block that at the moment. This is going to be hard to race for sure. So we need to draw. I think I need to put this Boggart into play regardless. Removal would be fantastic here. So we can at least evoke the Snitch in, but we're not racing this very well at the moment. We will definitely put a counter on this. That's not the worst draw, I suppose, but it's super slow. So we'll get in for one because we can't block anything with this anyway. We'll put this Snitch into play, and then next turn we can block the Warboss with the Faerie Macabre. And I think that's what we're going to have to do, and hope to race the stuff that race the leftovers. And I'm going to auto pass here because I want to keep up on clock. I'm not going to bother bluffing the Vial. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, if this is Chandra, that's... Oh, geez, that's super bad. Yeah, this is going to be really hard to race. Yeah, you have to attack with this, but unfortunately we can't block it, so... Yeah, we're just going to be dead really quick here. That sucks. We need removal now. We literally need removal or something that can block one of these two right now. That's good enough, actually. This is good enough. So we can attack with the Boggart. We'll attack with both of these anyway because they're not going to block with either. They're not going to block either of them, but the Snitch can't block. But this means that we can put the Earwig Squad into play off of Prowl, take out probably Chandra's, I imagine, and then we can block one of these with the Earwig Squad, and we can block the other one with the Faerie Macabre. So we could be okay here. We could be okay here. The land was a really good draw. Opponent just reading Earwig Squad. So hopefully they just don't draw much else. But I think we want to take out... Oh, actually probably Fiery Confluences maybe. Chandra's annoying, but we can kill it. If they draw more... I think we just want to take Fiery Confluence because this just kills... This just kills us. Come on, select the cards. Did we get all of them? We did. Okay, I think Fiery Confluence was the right take there. And they might not even attack with this. But if they do, we can block both of them. Annoyingly, they're going to get 2 more guys. So we need... But we can put this into play next turn. So this is going to be super tight. Yeah, he is going to attack with everything. That's fine. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. With the Marsh Flitter as well... With the Marsh Flitter as well, we might be okay here. So this is super close though. So we'll block this here. We'll block this here. And then it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll be at 4. And then we can block some stuff with the Flitter and we have to block some stuff with the Earwig Squad. Is that enough? So this needs to tick up regardless. If we can draw another creature, we should be okay. That's not the worst draw. If we survive this turn, that's certainly something that will help us get out of it. I probably should have kept this and made them attack into it, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I didn't really think about that. But it means we can play both of these, which is good. Let's play a Jitte. And so 2, 4, 6. We have to block all of those, and then 1, 2, 3. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're okay. I don't think I'm going to attack with anything. I don't think there's any point attacking with anything. Oh, I can attack with this, right? Because we can't block with it. Yeah, that's fine. We might be able to get there. If they don't draw anything this turn, we might be able to get there. Let's auto. I guess I shouldn't auto pass because I can kill something with the Flitter potentially. This could get us there. So if they haven't drawn removal or another war boss, we might be okay. They might actually, if they haven't drawn anything else, they might not be able to attack in. Because you've got good blocks at the moment. They've got 3 2/2s, so we can block 2 of the 2/2s to kill them. And then we can chump 1. Oh, it's going to be so close. I think I'm going to sacrifice this to the Marsh Flitter because I can get it back with the Prickly Boggart. There you go, that's some pretty sweet synergy. This plus this and this. That's what we call a combo, ladies and gentlemen. But I feel like we've almost stabilised. And this turn, yeah, so next turn, so we can block something. Oh, nice! Whoop whoop! We stabilised. Did it! Come on. I feel like this is a winnable matchup. I feel like this is a winnable matchup to get the 3-1. Need some hype in the chat. So, what do we want to bring in? And there's not a lot actually that's very good. Dismember definitely, because we need removal. Sorcerous Spyglass for Chandra. Minister of Pain might just be good enough to clear up tokens. It might not be good enough though because they're going to get pumped as well. Yeah, the Minister of Pains might not be good enough. We need pressure. That's super important. I think the Faerie Macabres are probably going to be the best things to cut. They do fly, but they're going to be hard to cast through a Blood Moon because they're double black. So maybe this is a good cut. Maybe this is a good compromise. So get rid of these. They do fly, but we've already got flyers in the Blackguards and the Flitters. We've got evasive threats with the Boggart, Prickly Boggarts anyway. We need removal. One Marsh Minister of Pain seems good. Both the Spyglass seems good, and we need removal. So I think this is fine. So we'll give this a go. I don't think anything else is worth it. Warren Weirding's not very good because they make goblins anyway. Chains doesn't do anything really at all, in fact. I think this is fine. Okay. Wow, I actually feel kind of nervous because I really want to win this match. Oh, let's get some hype. Let's do this. Come on, Magic Gods. Get us to that sweet, sweet 3-1. This is a good hand. This is definitely a good hand. We will keep this. Basic Swamp, second land, Vial, removal spell. Blackguard into Flitter potentially, or Earwig Squad. Blackguard into Earwig Squad potentially. This is a very good hand. This could do it. They've mulled to 6 as well. So if we don't get Chaliced on Wand, in fact, even if we get Chaliced on Wand, we can just potentially play through that. So they've gone to 6. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, we get to deploy the Aether Vial. That's really good. Another land would be the nuts. Prickly Boggart's not bad, actually. Prickly Boggart's not bad. So this is one of the kind of nut draws in the deck where we get to go turn 1 Vial, turn 2 cast the Blackguard, and at the same time Vial in the Boggart to get a counter on it. So this is a very good draw. If this is, please just be Blood Moon. If this is a creature, that's pretty bad. Trinisphere doesn't matter. Yeah, so the Rabble Master's pretty annoying because we can't evoke, we can't Revolt push very easily. This is going to be interesting. So I might have to chump block with the Prickly Boggart to enable Revolt. Now I've drawn a land. I think I'm going to Wasteland them. I think this is the best line now. We've drawn a land. That's really good. So I can Wasteland the Ancient Tomb and then push the Rabble Master and go from there. It means that the Boggart won't get a counter on it, but that's not so important in this matchup. So we're going to just do this, and we're just going to do it now. No misclicks. Kill this tomb. Kill this Rabble Master. Pass the turn. And then this means... Actually, this is sweet. So this means that we can put the Boggart in, the Prickly Boggart, and then with the Ancient Tomb we can cast the Earwig Squad and take out the crappy... what do you call them? The Fiery Confluences. So this is a good spot. And then if we draw another land, we can potentially Vial in Blackguard and cast the Flitter. They're probably wondering what the hell costs 1 in this deck. And we get to Vial this in this turn and get a counter on the squad. That's sweet. Okay, this... We've got everything we need in hand. We have everything we need in hand. We can definitely do this. We can definitely do this. Right. If they don't have fire... In fact, even if they've got Fiery Confluence, we might be okay. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's prowl this in, and then next turn we can cast the Marsh Flitter. And the Marsh Flitter is going to come in with a heap of counters off with the Blackguard. Come on. Can this be good enough? Please, can this be good enough? Wasteland plus push on the Rabble Master is where we want it to be. Okay, let's hope they don't have anything annoying in hand. Okay, so they do have a Fiery Confluence in hand. There's nothing else we're really that bothered about, to be perfectly honest with you. So I'm going to take both of... What does this do? 1 damage for each creature 3 times. I think I just have to take this. Probably the bridge as well, actually. No, I have to take the bridge, right? So I need to take a bridge. And then probably just 2 Fiery Confluences, I think is fine. We know they've got 1 in hand, so that's important to know about. But I think everything else we can fight through. The bridge we just have no way of dealing with, so we have to be able to get rid of that. If they have another bridge, then that's going to be more difficult. So we need to fade... And actually this lives through a confluence, which is sweet. So we need to fade a bridge here. If they have 2 bridges, that's really rough. If they go land bridge, there's not a lot we can do about that. I'm going to play this into a confluence because it will get a counter. And then if they cast the confluence, I can sacrifice a goblin to make it a 3/3 base power and toughness. And then it will be a 4/4, so it will survive. The fact they missed on a land drop is super good for us here. Okay, I'm going to do this pre-combat because I don't want anything to die without getting the counters on it. We can't play the Frogtosser and the Marsh Flitter this turn, unfortunately. But this is a big clock. So it's a real shame that we don't have... So basically, if they miss on a land next turn, then we get to make them discard their entire hand. Because this will have haste as well. So, come on, can you miss a land? Come on. Miss a land drop. Please miss a land drop. Please miss a land drop. Please miss a land drop. I think we got there. Woo, woo, woo! Three, 1, baby! Ladies and gentlemen.